I did. Okay, cut off again. But okay. Yeah, just a little bit. Did you fuck that one up that time, or was that me again?
I don't know. I was going to ask you, or do you feel like you're sure? Because you were saying you felt like it was on your end.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was because I was messing with it, and I don't know what I did, but
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I was just sitting here that time, so. But, sometimes my earbuds get wonky, so I'm always somewhat
it was
concerned
definitely
about that.
because I couldn't hear anything.
Yeah. Do you mean like even in real life? Like just in your environment around you, you stop being able to hear?
Something like that, yeah.
Weird.
Yeah, we're recording, so I don't know if you want to start it or if you have anything to talk about beforehand.
No, nothing that we can't.
Amazon or anything.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. No, I'm good. So yeah, I'll start it up here.
I do have
What?
One quick thing is AppTab was kind of asking like if everything's okay with you. It seems like you guys aren't really.
No, he wasn't.
Because he said
Why are you trying to stir shit between me and Apty? Stop it. You're such a dude. It's so funny too because like the way my brain works, I think about that too. I was like, I don't know. I mean, I guess I started responding even if just with an emoji or whatever. So I mean, but now you always beat me to it. So I'm like, I don't know. Do I even need to? Like, oh, God. Yeah, I like legitimately had that moment today. I was looking at it and I was like, oh, I see Rick already did the thumbs up thing. So I don't know anymore. So yeah, you drilled right into my psyche with that one. Fortunately, I finally know you well enough to know the bullshit. So yeah, because I'm surprised you didn't get me on that.
God, I used to get people at my last job all the time on that one, like, and to me it seems so obvious, but I'd be like, hey, dude, Colin says that you're just like you don't know what the fuck you're doing back here. He's like, what? He said that? Something like that.
So I mean, like, I like. Maybe there's just some context in your your job and the experience of what it was like there to not that I don't understand, but like how why would you think? And I think this transfers just to your whole bit all the time, which is to make up bullshit to try to get people. So I'm surprised to hear you say you're like I don't know how they wouldn't know, but it's just like, well, how would they know? I mean, somebody walks up to you and just lies. How would you know? Like sometimes you could know, but for you to be like, yeah, I can't believe like I always got people. It's just like, well, that's what lying is. It actually adds to the mystique of this whole thing that you do because it's like you don't even understand your power. You don't even like get it. You just it's like you're like a child with a gun. You just like use it and you don't even know the impact.
Yeah. I do have to specify like to Nora because we always say don't lie, and obviously like I lie all the time, but it's always in a fun context. I'm always like, okay, but I lie, but I tell you right after, like I don't hold that lie. So I guess she gets confused sometimes, but
oh my God. Buried in that is the fact that you have to explain that because you also do this to your children. You fucking psycho. Oh my God, they're gonna be so fucked up.
Fuck that, Nora gets the bit already. She's on top.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Nora has done that shit to me already too. Yeah. No, it's really great. I love it when you're here. Yeah, I fell for it.
So funny.
Oh my goodness. Okay, here we go. Hey everybody, and welcome shipheads to another episode, another edition, another version, a brand new version. It's not of Mail Call again. My name is Fran Tarkenton.
And my name is.
It's
What
like
was that?
it's that sigh is like the white surrender flag of improv comedy. It's just like that's when you know it's over when you hear that. My name is, and I was like, okay, come on, yeah, like you'll throw out just a football player. You'll just say a football player's name, and then you get the.
I would be awful at doing an improv show. Oh, that'd be torture for me.
Yeah, like you'd be terrible at it, and that is your nightmare, right? Like that's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I was trying to think.
Okay.
His name was Washington. First name was. Do you have any idea what I'm talking
about? Say it again.
The receiver for the Vikings back in the 70s, Washington.
I automatically think of Minnesota Twin Ron Washington, but that's.
I know, that's what I was thinking too.
Yeah, I don't know. That one's not familiar to me. Really, back then, all I know is Ahmad Rashad as far as receivers go.
Gene Washington.
Oh, wow. Look at you. Is that a 70s thing?
Yeah, he was like one of those guys in those Super Bowl teams.
Oh, right. Of course.
All right, well, 4-day weekend, right? With MLK Day yesterday, today.
4-day weekend. Yeah, I think it's 28 items sold, 27 packages will go out. So, you know.
They're all pretty low value except for one decent one.
Yeah, we are starting out below like $85 already below the minimum floor. So yeah, not great, but you know. Yeah, before shipping, yep. Are you ready? Are you just ready to fuck right now?
Let's just do it. We'll get into the stuff later.
Stuff will come up. Yeah. Okay, then we will start with a 1984 police calendar. I believe that is the band, not the.
No, it's actually one of those like like a hot cop kind of.
Yeah, like sexy cop calendar.
Yeah.
Hot cops, yes.
I'm gonna switch into the put the silencer on the tape gun here.
Of course. You still trying to use that loud tape to get rid of it?
So I still have 8 rolls of that loud tape, so I was trying to use some of that up.
A 1984 police calendar. That's pretty fun. I wonder how common it was for artists to just put out calendars back then.
I wonder.
Because I mean, the police, like that's a very, I don't know. I don't feel like the police were like a, merchandising bonanza. I mean,
yeah, back in 1980. Oh, they were.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, obviously they were. They have a fucking calendar, so I mean that would go to stand to reason.
I know. I think I had some Def Leppard ones too. I remember I got it was Def Leppard and police calendars. I think all the Def Leppards sold, and I think there's maybe 2 or 3 left of these.
Man,
this is shipping to France.
Oh, that's right. I remember I saw that. Man, Def Lep was huge.
Yeah. I don't know if we've talked about it. I could never get into Def Leppard.
Yeah, I can. I guess I was gonna say I can see that. It was. I enjoyed it at the time. There's no doubt.
Gonna compare shipping from pirate ship to eBay and see which one's cheaper.
Oh, sure. What did the ship come up with? Besides awesome graphics on their website.
I'm doing eBay first. eBay's got $22.
That doesn't seem terrible. I guess it is a pretty small item.
Mm-hmm. And come on. I have to put the Schedule B number on the pirate ship. That's annoying.
Your what?
Let's put a Schedule B number in for it. The harmonization number. I don't know.
Man,
it's pretty.
I know what you're talking about at all.
It's when I don't know. It's $24 to ship pirate ship, so it's cheaper to go eBay. So we'll do eBay.
So 22.
Yeah, 22. Yeah, I don't know.
Even.
Yeah, when you go into pirate ship, you have to give it a category for importing. I'm sure it's something to do with that.
I gotcha.
I would think that France would require that, whether it's eBay shipping it or pirate ship. But
I thought Schedule B was a wrapper that you were talking about at a calendar. Police calendar from 1984 sold for $34.05. And after international shipping profit of $3.65. For you police heads out there, that would have done better if it wasn't international. Ooh, you've had that listed since April of 2017.
Yeah, it's almost 6 years.
Is that? Did you remember that being an old one that's been around for a while?
Yeah, definitely that one was an old one.
All right, on to a glittery, off-the-shoulder, full-length address. Brand name is R&M Richards. That's a new one for me.
Yeah, me too. I don't know. That's Michael Richards? No.
I definitely was thinking Kramer as well. What else have we had? What are some other fun brand names I'd never heard of before all of this business? Blair is one. Is it Croft and Barrow? Is that the other? Is that another one?
Well, yeah, yeah, Croft and Barrow is pretty big. I see those a lot. $9.94 to ship this, anyways.
The dress.
Mm-hmm.
All right, the dress sold for $41.39. Profit $21.71. That was listed in December, just over a month ago. Up next, we have a CD, Leon Russell, Stop All That. That looks to be a jazz CD. I'm not familiar with Mr. Russell.
Interesting cover art.
Yeah. Is there nudity?
No. Seems to be Is Leon Russell white? He must be. Top of the Jazz. Yeah, he's like in a big kettle surrounded by Aboriginal type people. Like he's being roasted, and there's two other white people that are tied up next to him.
Okay. On a separate note, I just want to give a shout out to everybody. Hope everybody's enjoying their Martin Luther King Day. It's a lovely day and a lovely time to remember. Rick, I think. Rick, I can't even say it. Rick, I think you were quoted as saying about MLK, you really liked him, but he might still be alive today if he would have just known his place. Is that something? Is it? Okay, just to be clear, that was I don't think you're much of an SNL guy anymore, but the two guys that host Weekend Update now, there's a black guy and a white guy, and so a bit that they do is they write jokes for each other that they have to say, and they claim that they didn't see them before live on the show when they read them. I don't know if that's true because they're able to read them so smoothly, and it's like, but I don't know what's true. But anyway, that's the bit, is that they write jokes for each other, and they of course get each other to say like the worst stuff. And yeah, the white guy always gets, from the other guy, like just insanely racist stuff for him to say as if they were his own jokes. And that was one of them that I remembered from once, was that the Martin Luther King bit. So yeah, I thought of that over the weekend, and I was like, there was a small debate on whether I should say that. And just like, oh, absolutely, nobody cares. And yeah,
in context, and actually think that I did say that.
right. Yeah, I may edit it so I just leave you hanging out to dry, and like I'll say that and then just cut. Okay. Yeah, anyway,
like, yes, I did. Like, you'll just add that part into it.
Right. Exactly. When you just said that just now is where I'm gonna cut to. Yeah.
God, I hate black olives.
And then I'll put a beep there, so it's like, oh God.
Well, and this could be our final episode.
Our farewell.
Anyways, that's a CD, so it's $3.49 to ship if you didn't know it.
Yeah, I just realized that. Sold for $18.73. This is the Leon Russell CD. Sold for $18.73, profit $10.29. That was listed in September of 2022. 4 months. Up next, we have a Ralph Lauren blue sweatshirt.
Oh, I still didn't get any padded flat-rate envelopes.
Unacceptable.
What's going on? I got my other boxes. I didn't get those. Oh, shit, I'm going to need that.
Ooh, is this another segment of, Rick, why does the USPS hate you?
Well, I was against that, but I'm kind of wondering now. Like,
yeah, I mean, you resisted at first, but here we are once again.
All right, I put an order in, and now granted, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. I put an order in 2 weeks before Christmas, thinking I'm going to get some padded flat rates. And I get it. I'm not at that point.
Yeah.
I put an order 2 weeks after Christmas, and I'm still not getting them.
Interesting. What are we doing? So, the sweatshirt.
$8.71. Cost me 11 cents to the couldn't ship it on the padded flat rate.
Well, keep a tab and send it to them when you get it. The sweatshirt sold for $26.99. Profit $11.52. Listed at the beginning of November, 3 months ago. And then we have a fantasy football ring, size 10. I could know what these are because we have them often enough. Is it like $4.91 or something? Is that what it is?
It's 8 ounces, so it's not always exact. So I don't. It depends on where.
Oh, sure.
What was your? Did you watch a lot of football this weekend?
I watched all of the football, Rick. Absolutely every goddamn second.
Even tonight's game all the way through?
Absolutely not. I watched, fair point. I watched nearly all of the football.
401.
401. Fantasy football ring sold for $24.95. Profit $6.08. Did in September. How much of tonight's game did you watch?
Bits and pieces at first, or most of it, I guess. I took a little nap on the couch and wasn't too into it, I guess.
Yeah, no, why would you be? But, like, were you following the extra point situation?
Yeah, I thought that was
Holy cow, dude. Like, that's got to be a first.
Originally, I thought about it when I was doing it, like, ooh, I should use that for my but then I don't I didn't think of it when I came on the spot, but that was my initial plan. I was going to do that.
Wow, how funny! Like and then I said a football player.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that was wild.
That'll be interesting what they do if they're going to keep you can't switch now. You know?
I have to imagine that's what they're asking themselves right now. I mean, holy cow. Yeah, that was definitely the thing. Like, they were kicking ass tonight, and then you have that. So it's like, okay, well, this is fine when we're up 24-0, but probably not going to be up 24-0 very often the remainder of the way. So,
yeah, right.
Yikes. But he did make his last one, I saw.
I saw that too, yeah.
Yeah, that was the thing. After the last one he missed, and then the Bucks got the ball back, I was like, I would absolutely stop watching right now because whatever. But I can't stop watching now because I gotta see if they score more touchdowns. Like, I gotta see this extra point. These extra points happen, and then they got stopped like a 3-and-out on their very next possession, and I think it was like the first time they actually stopped them on a possession in the entire game. So I was like, all right, fuck this, I'm out.
Yeah, I thought it was funny. Like they stopped them and it was 4th and 4, 4th and 5 or whatever, and they go for it. They don't let him kick his field goal.
Is that what happened?
Yeah, and they ended up going for it. They got it and ended up scoring a touchdown, and then he kicked and he made it at that point. But yeah, it was.
Where was the ball on 4th down? Like, what yard line? Do you remember?
No, 30 yard, somewhere around there.
Okay,
maybe?
so definitely just like a standard field goal if they wanted to do it. Ooh, interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, I was kind of wondering if they were going to start just going for 2 on touchdowns, go for 2-point conversion. But I was also then thinking, well, you can't fuck this guy's confidence that bad right now. Like, you got to let him get it back out there and keep trying.
Especially when you're up by.
Exactly. It's the perfect time. Yeah.
Right, exactly.
So that's really interesting to me that they opted out of a field goal. Huh. I do love how almost it seems like overnight. It may have been last season into this season. The aggressiveness on 4th downs is just so much beyond anything it's ever been, and I just love it. It's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we are between items right now. Is that the case? We are waiting for me to say the next one.
Correct.
That would be a break-in loose pantsuit with jacket and pants. I guess break-in loose is the brand.
Yep. Yeah, I've never heard of this one either, but it costs $11.76 to ship.
$11.76. All right. The suit sold for $35.14. Profit $14.25. Listed just over a month ago. Next, we have a wall clock sold for parts because it didn't work. Is that accurate?
Yeah. It played the music, but it didn't actually keep the clock face itself. Didn't spin. Like I've had these a couple of times. Usually they're pretty cool. They're pretty ornate and.
Yeah, it looked cool in the picture. Did it play It's a Small World After All? Is that the thing?
No, I think that's like I think that's the line of those clocks. I don't know. I don't know how exactly.
What kind of music did it play?
Yeah, I'll throw a couple batteries in. I'll play Canon.
Oh, nice. I mean, does it sound okay, or does it sound like those Christmas clocks?
It sounds like those Christmas clocks. I want to.
Shit.
If I could, if you could develop a clock and have good speakers and have like I suppose they probably do now. I don't know.
Well, I just had that stream of consciousness in my head in the last like 10 seconds. I was like, yeah, like somebody should. And then I was like, oh, well, nobody needs to because we just have our phones. You could just play anything, anytime. You could set your alarm to play the actual song whenever you want, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah, but there could still be a market for a clock. Yeah, I mean, yeah. It doesn't sound terrible, that one, but it's definitely...
It's a little better than the Christmas clock, but...
Yeah, I would agree. But yeah, I wonder if there is any market to be had for just a clock that just plays music, like the song.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like a wall clock, just a alarm clock. Yeah, this is a tough box.
Exactly. Oh, yeah. I was just like, are we in between items again?
No, this is...
I might have had a gummy before we started working, so sometimes I just start talking, and then it feels like maybe 10 minutes later or so I stop talking, and I forget where exactly we're at.
Do anything else?
Did I tell you, like a few weekends ago, I did meatballs in the crock pot?
No.
And so I did meatball subs.
Ah, nice.
Man, meatballs in the crock pot are like probably early candidate for MVP of 2023 for me. It's like the easiest, but like best, savory, warm, hot, like delicious thing to make ever. I just love them. So yeah, so I did that a few weeks ago and decided with the big playoff football weekend I would do that again. So I did that again, and so yeah, the entire weekend is just kind of a blur of beers and meatball subs and football.
It reminds me, I should have a power maker. Did you do the meatballs from scratch? You like buy a bag of meatballs, frozen meatballs, and throw them in?
Yeah, you know I bought frozen meatballs.
As soon as I started asking the questions, like, I did.
Yeah. As soon as you started asking, I was like, really? You're asking me this?
Yeah, God, when Cara would make those, she hasn't made those for a long time. Probably since last time you were here. But man, those things are, just eat them all. Have 3 of them throughout the day, or
yeah, that was a staple back in Moorhead. I remember that. It was basically like an unsanctioned contest. Like I don't know how many sandwiches did you have? 3? Only 3? Pussy. Yeah, that was great.
Like that?
I can't like that any more than I already do.
Well, okay.
How much football did you see this weekend?
I went over to actually, I hung out with the El Rosa boys on Saturday.
Oh, right. Yeah, what did you guys do?
Watched the first game, and then
Was that Bills Dolphins?
Yeah, is that what it was? I don't remember.
I can't remember.
Yeah, it was a Dolphins game. And then we went back to Dieter's place, and we played cards and watched the other game.
Good time.
And on Saturday I went to Pickering's, and we brought the girls out sledding. There's like a hill kind of by.
Wait, this is Sunday now?
Sunday, yeah.
Okay.
So we went on a sledding hill, brought the girls sledding for like an hour, and then went back to their place and watched the Vikings game there. And then, yeah.
Where is because Pickering is probably, I think, the most and also the most active like Vikings fan like that I know, or at least was. And so my question was, where is he with the Vikings currently? Because over the course of years, people can change. People are changed as human beings by being a Vikings fan for that long. So,
but he's a Vikings fan, so he had no hope really. He was like just hoping for a 1-1 playoff run, just like everybody was. So it wasn't. It's nice when we get old. Like you don't really. God, you think back when we're in our 20s, how upset we get when the Vikings lose a playoff game, and now you roll with it. You're just like, all right, good season. We'll do it again next year, I guess.
Yeah. The crazy thing is there are still so many that aren't able to do that.
I know.
Yeah, that was a really fun game, but I was really surprised by like how favored the Vikings seemed to be in general by people. And I guess like I saw like a couple of the pregame shows did their picks, and in both examples I saw, 2 separate ones, it was like three out of the 4 people said the Vikings, then like one person picked the Giants, and one of them was Strahan. So I mean that is going to happen all the time anyway. But yeah, because I don't know, going into that game, I was just like, I think they're going to lose. I really did, just because of the way the season ended and everything. I just thought the momentum was complete garbage, and
yeah,
the Giants are a good team.
Yeah, I felt that we were going to win the game, but I wasn't confident by any means.
Yeah.
Okay, just got this thing done here.
This is still the clock, correct?
Yeah, still the clock. I had to customize clocks and
sure.
The other clock that we sold is going to be a real pain in the ass, but
there's another one, eh?
Yeah, 2116.
This clock sold for parts, sold for $51.86, profit $20.57. Is this no? That can't be. I was gonna say this is this the first listing from 23 that is sold, but that can't be.
Yeah, can't be right.
I don't know. It just looked weird to me right there. All of a sudden,
you didn't do it the last couple times, so I don't pay that close attention to it unless you're actually telling me.
Oh, that's true. That's definitely affecting it too. Yeah. But yeah, it can't be. Up next, we have an etching. Steamboat on River. Beautiful piece of art, I guess. I haven't seen it, but I bet.
It's just a page out of an old magazine that was badly damaged at a torn apart. It was like I don't know, this old book of magazines from the 1850s.
Oh, okay. Well,
and I was gonna sell the book.
interesting.
The book was in really tough shape, so I just kind of went and like found the cool pictures and took them out and listed them.
You parted out a book.
Part of the book. It's a pretty big thing. It's kind of controversial because people don't like people that buy books and just rip all the pages out to sell each individual.
Sure. Yeah. There's just all kinds of contrast in the world.
This one was pretty rough. I don't think this one could have been salvaged. Oh, crap.
Now this feels like it would be pretty simple to pack up. What are you having an issue?
Well, the problem is it's a sheet of like newspaper basically, so I can't fold it.
Oh, how big is it?
Pretty
is
big.
It like a full newspaper page?
Kind of, yeah.
Oh wow, okay.
I could roll it. Tube it up.
Yeah, that sounds good. Can't go wrong with a tube.
Small tube. Maybe I should go the bigger one. Yeah.
What else are tubes used for?
Mostly posters. What I bought these tubes for. Now I don't know where my caps are. It's been so long since I've used them.
Do you know that the word cap, as you just used, is modern current slang for lying or being fake?
Cap.
If somebody's cap, they're fake or lying. Yeah.
No, I never heard that. What is that? What does that come reference to?
I'm not sure. I don't know the origins of it. I just know it's a current slang.
Kind of sounds made up.
I've seen it in multiple sources, I assure you. Believe me, I don't want to be caught with my pants down on this one either. I've researched this.
What the hell? I need to clean under here.
Title of your sex tape? Oh man, that totally makes up for the one I missed last time.
Well, I don't know if I like this tube idea. No, what that was it.
You seem a little manic tonight. Are you okay over there?
It's just a war. Mine, son of a bitch, Johnson.
No. Wait, what happened? Who's Johnson? What am I missing?
Are
you making stuff up?
No, I used to say that in high school. I thought you'd remember it.
Oh, interesting.
It was from Forrest Gump.
Oh, wow.
You know, when he's like apologizing to Jenny, her boyfriend. He's like, "Jenny, I'm sorry. I would never hurt you. It's just It's just a war. Lying son of a bitch, Johnson.
Man, I can't believe you were quoting Gump in high school. I would not guess that. Are you a Gump head?
I am, yeah, definitely. I've watched that many times. Are you not?
I did not know that. What's that?
Are you not?
I'm not like, yeah. I mean, it was fun. I didn't have any strong feelings one way or the other. I'm a Hanks head, so I mean that that helps with Gump.
Yeah, he is. And I know Greg Sinise is, and I'm more of a Greg Sinise guy.
Is that actor Gary Sinise's brother?
Dang it. As soon as I said, I don't know if that's right.
You said it so casually too, like you just no, not a care in the world. You didn't even second guess yourself, which is great.
If you look back at the video, you'll see a grimace on my face as I say it. This is great.
Now, because you said it that way, I forget what you were saying about him. What were you saying about Greg Sinise?
I was saying that's what I watched the movie for, was Gary Sinise, not.
Oh yeah.
I don't even know what Thomas is in the movie. I just know Gary Sinise.
I'm a Sally Field head, so that's the only reason I watch it.
$4.27 to ship a piece of paper.
Sold for $21.20. Just your base disgust. And that was so great. Sold for $21.28. Profit $12.52. Listed. Oh shit! Just 2 days ago.
No, you must have not been able to find it.
Oh, did I add that?
You must have. So it was
okay.
At least 3 years old, 4 years old, probably.
This was. Of course, this was the newspaper page. All right, moving on. As if the newspaper page never existed. It's gone now. That man is gone now. Up next, we have the 2 Minnesota Wild shirts for a lucky gentleman in Minneapolis, I believe. His address was 23. I'm not going to say his address.
No, I'm just sorry.
I do know it, though, just for the record.
You know his address?
Well, yeah. I mean, you do, too. It's right there.
Oh.
I just want him to know that.
we can expose you, Chad.
Yeah, I'm not saying it, but I have it. All right, that's all. I mean, he's a hockey guy. Who knows what other sick shit he's into?
$4.59.
2 Minnesota Wild shirts sold for $38.74. Profit $25.12. Those were listed over 2 years ago. Wait. Oh boy, here comes the math.
One was new. One.
Oh, this one was listed over 2 years ago. Yeah. And the other one was new. Yep. I got confused. Let's not fall back into that hole again. Then we have a men's Eddie Bauer cardigan sweater. Rick, what was the name of the Cardigans radio hit in the 90s?
Oh, I heard a song. yesterday. I was gonna play it for you today, and I totally forgot it. Somebody remixed that song.
Really?
Oh, cool. I was like, oh, I should play that for Ganya tomorrow, and I totally forgot. Let me bring it up.
Yeah. I mean, for sure. You just heard this on the radio?
Yeah, I think so. I think I heard it on the radio.
Wow, a remix of that song. I mean,
well, they sampled it. Maybe I shouldn't say remix. $9.89 to ship that sweater.
okay. Yeah, that is a significant difference. Remix versus sampled, but I'm still excited about it. Eddie Bauer sweater sold for $49.64. Profit $27.55. Listed back in October. Oh, what do you know? It's our old friend, the tracing tablet.
Well, the profit vampires are all gone now, so we got.
Oh, all right. Glad to hear that.
You weren't here for the last one. It was kind of a.
Yeah, that's disappointing. I'm sorry I missed that. God, I hope I'm here when these fucking things run out, though. I hate these worse.
At least I have my boxes for this. I gotta get a different one. There's freaking labels all over it, and I don't want to clean it up. Hold, please.
Holding, sir.
What's that?
Saved by the Bell. I've actually told that story specifically about how much I love when he says that.
I know you have, but that's where I remembered it, but I couldn't.
I suppose you didn't even watch the two-part mall Christmas episode of Saved by the Bell at Christmas time.
I did not know.
God damn it.
I don't know where you watch Saved by the Bell anymore.
Well, I knew about a month ago, and now I don't remember, so there you go. Turning 44 this year, and I can't remember a month ago. I think it's 44. I don't even know.
God, you're fucking getting old, man.
I feel it too.
Okay. What?
I don't know.
Okay.
I was huge into tracing when I was a kid.
Yeah.
So I think maybe that's why these tracing tablets trigger me, because I was just like, all I had was tracing paper and markers, you know? Didn't need a fucking tablet.
Did you have the carbon paper in between there so you could do that, like make copies? Remember doing that?
I do remember that from like art class, right? Do you remember we used that stuff in like, I think it was art class, wasn't it? Or was it some other class? I remember it in school anyway. Yeah, I didn't use that myself, no.
9.59.
All right. God damn, tracing tablet with your high-ass shipping costs. Where's this going? Like, Kenya?
Tennessee.
Tennessee. It sold for $18.74. Loss of $6.27. Listed in October of 2021.
I did happen to open it, the last box. I think there may be only, well, I guess you could see how many are left, but it's gotta be 10.
I always forget it's right there in front of me every time we talk about it. There are still 13 left. It's a fucking shit number too.
I mean,
shit number,
they're
Randy.
They're probably not going to sell out in December for Christmas. So
yeah, god damn it. Well, at least as long as they don't like just pop up throughout the year, I can handle it. If they're still there in December, fine. I don't want to see them until then. God, I wonder where all my old tracing stuff went.
Like your portfolio of all the stuff you traced?
100% I had a portfolio. I absolutely did. I had a book.
Did you really?
It was great. I really did. Yeah.
You should find that. Any chance you'll do?
Well, it's interesting because I will also say that next up we have in Sports Illustrated Iowa Hawkeyes 2016. I think about, because my parents moved from the house to up here to retire, and when I was in Texas. And so I wasn't around at all for that. And so I sometimes just think, like, that house was like pretty full of stuff. And there's none of it anywhere but at this house now. And there's a lot of stuff that I don't know where it went. So I don't know.
I can picture back whenever that was.
I know where you're going with this, but I'm pretty excited about it anyway. Go ahead.
Oh, you stupid kid. Should we keep it? And then just start laughing.
Yep, 100%.
428 to ship that. Sports Illustrated. Geez, I'm surprised you never became a professional artist.
That's great. I love it. Oh, shit. And it's shit from when I was like, 11 years old. So it's just like, Sports Illustrated.
Looking through this portfolio. Michael Jordan pictures and
air quotes portfolio. Okay. Sports Illustrated sold for $6.64. And SI takes a loss, 51 cents. That was listed in 2021.
I got 3 or more though, so maybe we can make a profit on that.
All right, yeah, next time for sure. It's gonna rebound. A little bit of familiarity in the Groundhog Day clock bulb. Do you have anything to say about these, Rick?
No, I just made a bunch, so I'm good. 398. I shouldn't say I made a bunch. I think I made 10 of them.
It immediately, without even saying anything, it immediately starts to come down. Well, not a bunch. I guess I shouldn't say that. This one sold for $15.26. Profit $7.43 from November of 2021. Onto a 1981 Minnesota Twins program and scorebook.
Does remind me. He did ask me before he bought it if it was unscored, and I said I didn't see anything in the picture, so I said, "Yep, nope, not unscored." So I better check now that I put it out. That's the scorecard even there.
I would imagine people probably generally want that unscored.
I don't know. See, I thought it was. Actually, I've had them both ways, and I thought it would be kind of cool to get actually scored out.
Yeah, I guess I could see both ways. Like, just clean would be nice, but then somebody actually did this. That's cool.
At the game and set and strict score.
Mm-hmm.
Which I have not seen anybody do for a long time. Like I guess I don't go a lot of games anymore, but
yeah,
you go there, you'd always see at least one person doing a scorebook.
Yeah, my brother always did that.
Did
he? Yeah, he was a big stats guy. Do you remember like Stratomatic? Like Stratomatic games?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he would play those in his room all the time.
Like baseball? I know they had a football one too, right?
Baseball, football. I think he did both. I think I don't know if he used a template from something, but he used playing cards, like a deck of playing cards, to somehow create a wrestling fantasy game. Yeah, and he would write wrestlers' names on it, and then it would be like a Stratomatic game where you play a card, and this person is facing this person, and you put the two cards down, and they're wrestling, and the next card says who wins, and blah blah blah. So yeah, I think he was just making shit up too.
Did you ever play with him, or you just kind of played by himself?
No, yeah, he was just in there doing his own thing, listening to the American Top 40 and playing Stratomatic games.
Interesting.
That was kind of his thing.
Because I don't really know how those games work. It's rolling dice, is it not? Or is it...
There's often dice rolling. I don't know if it's always or not, but yeah, and that's the thing too, is I've never played them myself, so I don't exactly know either. I'm kind of surprised you didn't. That seems like a thing you would like.
Baker and I did a lot of stats for video, like Nintendo games, but we didn't play. So there's kind of a little bit of that. I still have all the stats. He has all the Dusty Diamond softball Nintendo game stats.
That's what I was thinking of.
And we also kept stats of, we played a lot of wiffle ball.
Yes.
And I still have those stats too for the football games that we played in 7th and 8th grade.
You guys also had like a bat and ball game that was just like this little ball too, didn't you? Wasn't there like an indoor
butt ball? Yeah.
Okay.
I think he pretty much came up with that game. But yeah, we played that one all the time too. Yeah. That was fun.
I remember
basically ball, I think, is what very consider.
Yeah. I remember being over there once. I guess it was his house, it must have been. And you were there, and we played that game.
God, I haven't thought about that. That's
sure.
Fun to play that game. I don't know who lives there now, but I do know who lives there. And then probably use their basement for a couple hours.
Rent it out.
$4.90 to ship that program, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Minnesota Twins 1981 official program and scorecard sold for $12.42. Profit $3.85. That's from 4 years ago. God, I don't know. That's just one of those stupid things, but it's tripping me up right now that 2019 was 4 years ago.
It's always like those things where you see like on like at the bar where you're like, if you were born before 2001, right. Wait for whatever it is now. It's like holy shit.
Yeah. Up next, we have a beautiful Moen item, toilet paper holder. I tell you, Moen can class up even a toilet paper holder.
They're the best, man. They're the best.
Yeah. They're doing great work over there. Ooh, where's Moen headquartered? I'm gonna look that up right now.
I would guess Ohio.
Any particular reason?
No.
Now, if I was watching you on screen, would there be any particular reason?
Okay, I looked back at the package and it says Ohio on there.
Yeah, because I just got to it and it's fucking Ohio. So I was like, I will admit, for a second, I was like, oh, nope. Nope, definitely not. He definitely looked it up. Yeah, North Olmsted, Ohio.
I don't know if a lot of stuff is made in the U.S. I'm guessing not anymore. I don't know. I guess I didn't look at it that close.
Yeah. I was just thinking, where the hell is North Olmsted, Ohio, and why is like such a significant company located there? And then I was like, is Moen a front for something, do you think?
What do you think it is?
My first guess would be drugs somehow, because it'd be so convenient to run drugs in their packaging. Just pack up the pipes full of drugs, 871.
Yeah. Dude, that's why it's so heavy.
Right. Thanks, Marty McFly. Sold for $17.76. Profit $4.48. Under a month ago, December. On to another Ralph Lauren sweater. This one white.
Orders already started being processed. First one.
Always good to get that first one out of the way.
What you drinking over there?
Just some Wawa.
523. Out of an aluminum bottle?
No, why do you say that? It's just a plastic bottle.
Oh. Sound like an aluminum cap kind of coming off.
Oh. Ralph Lauren sweater sold for $34.39. Profit $20.46. Listed September of 2022. Another Moen item makes its appearance. This one, a ground shower faucet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know what's behind the shower piece. It's a piece. It's not very.
Is it libel or slanderous if we expose the Moen drug running operation?
We probably shouldn't talk about. What if they send out their, some goo?
Ooh, yeah, goons. Of course they have goons. Yeah, great point. I'll cut that out.
$3.98.
I'll probably somehow edit it so that you still talk about it, but I'm like, I'm this Moen item sold for $11.50. Profit $3.84. That one is from July of 2020.
I have 3 of these. I sold all 3 of them already, but he returned them because they weren't the right ones. So these are being resold again.
The Moen things?
These little parts.
Up next, we have a blue shoulder bag.
Another tough one.
Is it big?
Nah, it's just kind of long and flat and skinny. Do I throw in a bag or I don't? Oh.
All that from, is it big? Well, it's kind of long, skinny, flat and skinny. I don't know if I want to throw it in the bag. All of that could be title of your sex tape.
In your mind, it's always in the gutter, aren't you?
Yeah, I don't know if I'd say always, but it's close enough that that's fair, I guess. Of the people you hung out with Saturday night, who was the person on that particular night that you could have completely done without? Like, if they hadn't showed up, it would have been just fine.
Nobody, man. I love everybody equally. Nobody, I don't know.
Yeah. It's like it's like they say in poker: if you can't spot the mark, then you are the mark. Like, if none of them are, you are that person.
Poker wise, I thought you meant just in, like, hanging out and stuff. Like, God, I wish Gumby wasn't there. That was.
Yeah, exactly. That's basically what I'm going for. Yeah. Are you familiar with the the Jacksonville Jaguars Duval thing?
No.
So I don't know why. It's weird to me, and I don't like to use the word weird because that implies that there's normal, and there's not. But it's odd to me because they say it because Duval is the county that Jacksonville is in. So that's like, it's like their skull chant. It's like they yell Duval at games. Yeah. And so I was just I was curious if if Randy, I mean, it's not, I know it's like, is it Duval? Is it Duval? I mean, it's not exactly the same, but I was kind of imagining all you guys just being drunk and yelling Duval at him during the Jacksonville game every time they yelled it on TV. But you guys obviously weren't watching that close.
So I thought maybe you're going to say, like, they should get, like, Robert Duvall out there. And
well, I mean, that probably would be a good idea.
$9.89.
Okay, this was the bag.
Correct.
I thought you were Frank's bag. Sold for $27.82. Profit $11.28. Oh yeah, I had to add that.
Yeah, like, you had bin 0 on there. I was like, what the hell is bin 0? And I waited till the very end. I was like, what the hell? How am I going to find this? Like, oh, I bet it's bin O. Okay.
Is that a 0?
No, it's an O. I thought it was a 0.
Oh, okay. I don't even know. But yeah, that was, I just remembered I had to add that. Okay. Then we have the other clock. Uh-oh, here we go. Buckle up.
Yep. So we'll have to tell a story of something. I don't know what you're gonna do with the next.
Okay, well, let's see. I got a text from my brother's ex-wife, who is my brother's ex-wife, who is the mom of their child, who is now like 17, that she is taking acting classes that just started this past weekend.
Your niece, not your ex-sister-in-law.
Yes, the child, yes. And yeah, and it's a pretty big deal because it's so funny because like it's once again, it's that thing. This is a side note from the story. It's that thing where I stop and am suddenly like aware more of what I'm saying, especially when it comes to like people in my life, because I'm just like, wait. But then I'm also like, yeah, but they're never gonna listen to this, so it's okay. But I just still have that thing. Yeah, so she basically, I guess it was like 6th grade, basically just decided that she was done with the school experience, and her parents, my brother and his ex, just like didn't really know how you force a child to go to school. So that was the last official school she had, I believe, was 6th grade. I don't even know if that was finished. And so she's just been homeschooled since then. And then, I mean, then obviously a pandemic and blah, blah, blah. And so, there's not a ton of socializing going on there. So just the fact that like they wanted to do that is I was just like blown away. I was like, oh my God, that's so awesome. And then obviously my brother was into that stuff too. And so that is another, aspect of it that's really awesome. They apparently, one of her cousins was in a play that they saw, and afterward, my niece said that she was, after seeing her cousin in that, she said that she maybe wanted to try it, and her mom was assuming that it was because she just saw her cousin in a play, and she said that, and apparently she was like, what? No, I want to do it because my dad did it. And it was like really, like duh. So yeah, so that was really awesome. So that was a text that I got this weekend, and so that was really fun to hear. They already have to do like, and this feels like such like acting class, like on TV and movies. They already have to pick a monologue to perform like by next week. It's a Saturday afternoon thing. So from Saturday to Saturday, they found out they have to pick something from a play, preferably a monologue, and deliver it, I think, this weekend. I was just like, holy crap. God, that shoots my anxiety through the roof, and I don't even have to do it.
Right. I mean, like you kind of had that when you did the band thing, right? Like you were super anxious about that. Like, I imagine she'll have the same thing going on, right?
Yeah, well, and that's the thing is like, who wouldn't? And yeah, I mean, I think that that's definitely going to happen. But yeah, I mean, I'm really curious to see how it goes, and not just this week, but just the entire experience, because getting out and doing something like that has not been the norm. So yeah, it's really interesting.
Cool. Yeah.
So I was texting her, and I was, of course, I want to, I'm like excited about it, and I'm trying to like not overdo it, but I'm like, I want to involve myself somehow, of course. So I asked if it was okay, because I was asking about like picking a monologue, and she said, nah, I kind of looked, and there's one I kind of have is if I don't find anything better, and so blah blah blah, because it would be tough to pick. So I was like, I don't know anything. Like, I love musicals, but like you can't like musicals don't really have monologues. They're all in song, So I mean, I don't know a lot about just plays, but I was like, if I do some research and like look around and find some fun monologues, I'll send them to you. And I was like, of course you don't have to do any of the ones I send, but this is just a really fun thing, and I kind of want to look around. So she said, yeah, do that. So I was like, okay.
So have you done any? Have you found anything? Or like
Well, I started because I was kind of like, it would be fun, like, because she doesn't like, she loves musicals too, but she doesn't really. She's kind of in the same boat as me. Like, she doesn't really know a lot of plays, I think, and so, or even like inspiration on where to pick from. And so I was like, it would be fun if it could be somehow like personal or meaningful. Do you remember the band They Might Be Giants? That is like her favorite band
Really?
slash artist. Yeah. And she like really loves them. And so it's like two guys, and I went on Reddit, and she especially particularly loves one of the guys. And his name is John Flansburgh, and they call him Flans. So she loves Flans. And uh yeah, so I'm on Reddit, and so I go on Reddit, and I didn't like have an account, so I started an account. So now I have a Reddit account, and I went to
What's your
what's that?
handle on Reddit? Just kidding.
I'm not going to tell you that. So I search They Might Be Giants, and I go to like search, where They Might Be Giants fans are, and I do a post that basically tells that story of somebody I know having to do this monologue, and they love this guy from this band. And so, does anybody here happen to know if this guy has a particular favorite play? Because they're a very like artsy, kind of fun, like silly band, and so I could definitely see him enjoying theater. And somebody answered, but their suggestion was also a musical, and I was just like, and they even said like this show has definitely a lot of interesting dialogue, and I was like, do musicals have like lengthy dialogues? Because in my experience, it's just singing, not just, but it's not like there's a whole speech usually. The powerful stuff is all singing in musicals. So yeah. So anyway, I'm efforting that. I'm still kind of searching that out to try to find out, because I think they would enjoy that if like, and I don't know. It seems like she would like know. Like I would ask her, obviously, if I was just trying to find the answer, if this guy has a favorite play, because she probably knows, and so I wonder if she's thought of it. But yeah, so anyway, so I've been starting social media accounts that I don't need in order to try to find something.
Yeah.
So yeah. Oh, Tumblr too. I also now have a Tumblr page because this is the path I went down, because somebody on Reddit, where I posted that initially, suggested that guy from that band is on Tumblr, and if I go to Tumblr, I might be able to actually just ask like him directly, like what if he has a favorite play. And so I was like, dope. So I download Tumblr, I get on Tumblr, and I don't really like, I understand Tumblr less than I understand Reddit at this point, just because I've seen Reddit a little bit. I've never seen Tumblr, so I go on there and I'm just like, it really, like, I'm just an old person with technology. I'm just like, how do I talk to this guy directly? What, I don't. And so I tried to do a post, and I don't know. I haven't checked back to see if I got any responses or whatever, but
I didn't even know what Tumblr is. So, like the new one is like, what's the new thing that? Well, maybe it's probably not even new anymore. God damn it! I don't know. But I had the same situation where like, I sign up for this thing, and like I have no idea what I'm doing. It's just like, what the hell? It shouldn't be that hard.
Oh, actually, it's interesting you say that, because in the process of, I think it was Reddit, I was in starting an account, I was trying to, and it's always like the screen name thing is always just like, you have to go so off the grid of anything
Right.
you could actually want, because everything is taken. So
Yeah.
I think I put something in, and it may have even, I don't even remember. And so I hit like select or like enter, and it was giving me this little red box would pop up, and it wouldn't go through. and it had the little red box had words in it, but it was so small that my old eyes couldn't see it. So I had to take a screenshot of it and go to my pictures and zoom in on the picture.
You're so fucking old. Oh
now I swear to God, it was so small. To me, it was actually ridiculous how small it was, because I was like, who can read that? And you couldn't like zoom in on it or like expand on it. So yeah, I thought it was bullshit. But I also am old, and I've started out with always having glasses, so it's not like my eyes are getting better.
The one I was thinking of was Discord.
Oh, that's like a site.
I don't know what it is. I don't get it.
Oh my God, that was perfect. I don't know.
I feel embarrassed. Like people like would ask me like, "Oh, so you don't do any social media or anything?" Nah, I don't get it. Like, oh, what did you go to school for? IT.
Right.
You're
It's a different.
serious guy.
It's a different level of not getting it.
I was listening to it's probably like a general thing, but I was like about Seinfeld and like kind of behind the story of Seinfeld.
Oh, sure. Mm-hmm.
And they had like interviewed a lot of the cast and stuff, and Larry David was the main part of it. And
Nice.
there was a interview with Jason Alexander when they're talking about I think they're talking about the bit where he quits.
Yes. Yep.
Next day, like it's kind of famous when he did it in Saturday Night Live. And Jason Alexander was like, he didn't realize he was playing Larry David.
Right.
And he's like, Larry, I don't understand. It's like, yeah, what? This is so ridiculous. This would never happen. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Nobody would do this. Like, I did this. What?
Can I just say, first of all, and I think I actually mean this in sincerity, not a bad Larry David, actually. Like, I feel like you were kind of hitting it. Yeah, I love that story.
Just going back to all the stories of like where they all originally came from. I didn't listen to the whole thing, but I was just laughing. I was like,
yeah.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
Dude, that's really weird, because I recently listened to some kind of Seinfeld thing and I have no idea what it was. But it must have been a similar thing. Like, I don't know if it was the exact same thing, but yeah, he was telling that story, which, I mean, he's told that story in various places, right. I think, but and then he, as an example, he was like, the stakeout thing. I absolutely did that. Or maybe it was actually him on the thing saying, as an example of one of the real things that actually happened to him. He was like, the stakeout thing. I absolutely did that. That's when he, it's one of the very first episodes when he meets the lady at Elaine's friend's party.
Yeah. This is a scene that I watched, I bet you, because he was talking about that.
Yeah, exactly. Thing. Yeah, and so that's what he was saying he did, and that's so great.
Fuck. I do this every time I do something like this.
What happened?
This clock has a key and the pendulum I took out. Now the whole thing all boxed up, and there it is.
Yeah. And it was no small feat for you to get this whole thing boxed up. So cutting that open, you got to feel that.
No, it's not fun.
Oh.
It's like doing surgery and then realizing you left a junior mint inside the patient.
You are so dedicated to staying on track.
And then I'm out of tape. Oh, really? My tape.
It's one of the best Seinfeld things, and they do it more than once throughout the series. But in that episode where the guy that's having surgery that has the junior mint inside him, like suddenly gets better, the doctors are befuddled and everybody's in the room, including the doctor, say, "Yeah, we don't really have any idea what happened. He just got better." And just all, like the four of them are just looking at each other. I just love those moments.
And isn't Kramer still eating another package of junior mint?
I'm sure he is. I couldn't say for positive, but I'm sure. Yeah, that would make sense. Oh yeah, of course he is, because he offers the doctor one.
Right? Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. You totally saw that too. Yes. Yeah. Junior mint.
$26.39 to ship this bad boy.
All right. Where is this going?
Massachusetts. Home of the Boston's in Massachusetts, right?
Wow. Have you been checked for CTE lately? Just as a general thing?
I don't know if that is.
Right. Sorry. Oh my gosh. Excuse me. All right. This clock sold for $276.11. Profit $201.14. And that doesn't have a list date at all. How long did you have that, do you think?
I think it was a summer.
Oh, pretty new.
Yeah. I was like those were the $200 order since, like, all right, that's their nut for the day. Like,
yeah. I mean, they're clutch.
Unfortunately, that was the only one we had of those.
Yeah. What we do have next is a Panasonic camcorder battery charger. Is it the camcorder? What do we all have in this lot here?
It's a battery charger, but you can also plug it directly into the camcorder.
Okay.
You don't have a battery, you can still use, which is kind of key for these old things, because batteries are not easy to come across.
Right.
So whenever I see these camcorders all the time at garage sales, I always pick them up if they have this part in it, because I know I can get
sure
or something for it if it doesn't work.
Now, if I had to guess, I would probably guess that the Sorensens did not have a camcorder back in the day.
We had a full tape one.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, we
snap.
have. Wait, I remember I showed you that. I posted that 8th grade basketball game. Did I show you that?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, I forgot about that.
And they have some that we have from like the early 90s or like the 90s. I've converted one to DVD, but I should send the rest in and get done. Or lose those tapes.
And so,
but really interesting to see a Christmas from like when you're in junior high school.
Hell yeah, dude! I would love that. We did not ever have one, so we never had that. Yeah, that would be awesome for sure.
$6.39.
All right. Sold for $29.05. Profit $16.70. Was that listed 2 days ago?
Yeah, I just got.
Oh.
Yeah.
Onto a Arizona Wildcats blue pants. Did we talk about that horrendous college football championship game already?
I think we touched on that last week.
Yeah.
Arizona wasn't in it though, right?
They were not. No.
508. Gosh, who's that shipping?
Do you remember the '90s Jason Kidd and Mike Bibby Arizona Wildcats?
Sure. Yeah, of course.
I think that was Arizona, wasn't
it? No, Mike Bibby played for Arizona, but I think Jason Kidd played for California.
Oh, yeah, you're right. That's weird. I must be thinking of somebody else. Okay. Wildcats pants sold for $13.90. Profit $6.78. That says today's date. Did I?
Yeah, Dad. I know it's an old one.
Okay. How long have you had those? Do you think?
A couple of years.
Onto a CD. Marty Robbins, Gunfighter Ballads and Trail Songs from 1999.
We sold the CD already once. This actually I have 2 copies of this, so this is the other one. Sold one.
Nice. You're a little Robbins boy, aren't you? Robbins head.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm not, but Linda is.
Ooh. Linda was the first name of my 2nd grade teacher. Wait, no. That's not true. I'm sorry I lied to you like that.
I was just about to fact check you on there.
Yeah, no, I can feel that, yeah. I had limited time before you checked that.
That's a CD, so you know that costs exactly
$3.49. I was just sitting there. Marty Robbins sold for $10.95. Profit $4.50. Listed almost exactly a month ago. 1 day off. And then we have a Budweiser Hog motorcycle t-shirt. Is this as badass as it sounds?
Yeah, it actually is pretty cool.
I'm convinced.
if I was a motorcycle rider, I would wear it for sure.
Did we talk recently about if you've ever ridden a motorcycle?
We did, yep.
Okay. That's probably not interesting enough to run back, huh?
No.
Yeah.
No, we can listen back to podcast 12. It wasn't there. I got air here. I should rehash that. When you ask me these same questions, I should redo the story and then just try to exaggerate a little bit more each time to make it a little more, maybe.
Yeah, I'm down for that. 508. That was the CD still? Is that right?
No, this is the Hog t-shirt.
Oh, yeah. Right. Got it. Sold for $25.54. Profit $14.07. That was listed 12 days ago.
Gosh, you almost done here? Holy cow.
Seriously. It's a marathon tonight. Next, we have a Chef's Choice knife sharpener. You guys seem like people that would have a knife sharpener in your kitchen.
Yeah, we did. I did use it. It worked pretty good.
Yeah.
They're so cheap that I wouldn't pick these up again because I don't know how long I had this listed for, but and plus it's not an easy box.
Ooh. Title of your sex tape, by the way. Do you remember what state Moen is headquartered in?
Ohio, Sandusky.
Not Callahan. No, not Callahan brake pads.
$4 cheaper to go to UPS, so I gotta try to think about this.
That's significant.
Yeah, it's a pretty big one. So.
You're really having a title of my sex tape bonanza over there tonight. I just have to say, it's getting difficult to say it after everything you say.
I should squeeze in this one pretty tightly.
I was gonna say, I was sure you would say something like, well, you know, as long as it feels good, that's all that matters.
My neighbor gave me a bunch of used bubble wrap. I gotta try to use that.
Gave you a bunch of what?
Bubble wrap, like.
Oh, damn.
So.
Wow, I mean that's really knowing your neighbor.
Mm-hmm.
I like to imagine he went around the whole neighborhood, and it wasn't just specifically because he knew that you could use it. He was just giving away bubble wrap to neighbors.
Oh yeah.
So he went to all the houses in the neighborhood and like, free bubble wrap.
Door bubble boy. $12.20.
Wow, my stomach is rumbling like something from Ghostbusters. Holy shit. The noises coming out of me are kind of freaking me out, actually. Yeah, so this knife sharpener sold for $37.79. Profits $17.09.
Oh,
and
that's actually not bad. $17 you made on it? That's actually not too bad.
Yeah, especially for how much shit you were talking about it. Listed a year ago in January 2022.
Yeah, maybe we'll pick those up again. Get them cheap enough, I guess.
Yeah, gotta be a consideration at least. Next, we have a 4-patch lot, snow themed. I dig snow, one of them says.
Don't eat yellow.
Don't eat the yellow snow, of course.
$3.67. I think it would be fun, I get all these old patches to like put them on hats. Like if I bought a bunch of blank hats and put them on, that'd be kind of fun.
Like what kind of hat? Like just a baseball cap or any kind of specific hat?
Yeah, baseball cap or a trucker hat or something like that.
Yeah, for sure.
Or like get maybe like a jean jacket and put some cool patches.
Yes, that's the answer. Oh my god. These patches, 4 of them, sold for $19.92. Profit $11.14. Listed in October of 2022. And then we have a Panasonic digital camera. Digital cameras were hot. They were the next wave of technology.
Yeah. I'm out of my 6x4x4 boxes. Bury those out.
Man.
Oh, God damn it.
You need a personal assistant.
I said somebody to come over here and do shipping for me. That's what I need.
Ooh, yeah, how nice would that be? What if you got rid of your current tenants and Dave and I came to live in the apartment?
There you go.
Oh my God.
You have to share a bedroom, though. Is that the problem?
No, we do that now.
just share a bed like an Always Sunny.
Oh God. When he runs in and just wolfs down the cat food and crawls into bed.
That's still one of my favorite ones is the one where they live in the suburbs. Like I think I rewatched that one and you hear that one time.
Oh yeah, yep.
And the bed is like, all right, take it. You have to sleep in the bed with an old man. And Charlie, oh my God, that's crazy. What are you laughing at? You already sleep with an old man.
Yes. Such a good point. Oh God. Oh God, like I almost feel like that's how they came up with that being the bed, because they just worked backwards from Charlie already sleeping with an old man. Oh, the macaroni and cheese.
Yeah.
The alarm beeping.
508.
The neighbor. Dennis. Oh my God. All right.
Is it hot? Is it hot?
Oh fuck. All right. Panasonic camera sold for $30.85. Profit $19.90. I think I did just list that one. That says today's date.
Yeah, probably. We did have another sale. We get to add to it.
I saw that. Yes.
I think it's a good one too, right? Did you see how much it was?
Oh, I didn't see that yet. No.
I just saw what item it was. If I remember right, I think it's a good one. And the nice thing is I had a pre-box, so it'll be a quick one.
Ooh, yeah, I could definitely see that being a good one. All right, for now we have the Price is Right Nintendo Wii game. That's complete with manual, so that probably drives the price up pretty far.
Oh, wait. I mean, when you hear how much this thing sold for, you're going to be like, oh my God, that must have a manual with it. Who would pay that much for this game? $406.
Sold for $12.45. Yeah, that's mostly manual. Profit $5.06. Listed October 2022. So many have been from October 2022 tonight. Oh, that was the last one before the new one. I did not know that. All right. Triplet. This is an example of one that I just find it's easier to copy and paste because I can't find a word in there that's going to be unique enough to bring it up, and so then I just hope it's there. Yes.
It's a heavy bastard too.
Yeah, I bet. Is it Optimus Prime? I just want to say for the record that joke was literally off the top. Well, not literally. That's inaccurate, but it was definitely off the top of my head. I didn't think of that one.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Well, it's a transformer, right? Isn't this thing?
Oh, it's a power supply, but yeah, okay.
I thought I saw the word Transformers in the title, so that's what I was going off of.
I just listed. So
What's up?
I think I just listed it last week.
I think you might be right. Okay, I'm ready for that one.
$20.58.
Bumblebee. Right? Transformer. I'm still.
Oh, okay.
Still doing that.
I never watched Transformers. I don't know Transformers.
Did you watch any things turning into machines back into things cartoons?
No, I did not.
Because you only had 3 channels.
Right, and I didn't watch any movies that came out. Like, those don't interest me in the least.
I think those seem god awful. I've never seen any of those, but I think when I ask you about nostalgia things like that and you haven't seen them, I get frustrated because I'm just like, how have you not fucking seen that? But then I remember that like you're probably frustrated because you're like, we had 3 channels. I'm super excited for you that you got to see so many wonderful cartoons and so much vibrant action and color. I did not. Okay. Did I give you the numbers for this thing? Is that where we're at?
Yep.
Sold for $174.32. Profit $117.65. Yes, that was just listed on the 12th.
Did that bring us over our 4-day total of $800 that we need to make to pay the bills?
Let me check. Let me double check. Final sales Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday was $611.85. Don't forget that 85.
Not even close.
I feel like you immediately forgot the 85 cents.
85 cents for what?
You made that. It's $611.85.
$611. Jesus Christ! What the hell?
Yeah, that's
good.
That's changed in your pocket. I don't understand what your problem is.
Well, here's some more change for your pocket.
I appreciate that you cleaned that up.
What you got going on the rest of this week? Tomorrow is another ship day tomorrow, so I assume we're not going to get 15 orders by tomorrow, but
yeah, that would be pretty impressive. I don't know. Like, I don't really know what to do at this point without meatballs and football. So I'm just going to have to figure out what life is without those things again. Do you have big sexy plans?
No. Probably go do some shopping tomorrow. I don't know. The weather's. Did you get rain today?
Milk Culligan!
Okay, bye.